This is my little workout room. I've got some motivational quotes, nice little TV to watch while you're on the treadmill. I've got a couple chairs for doing dips, and my hidden away pull-up bar in the closet. Got this Nordic Track treadmill on Amazon on Prime Day. And most importantly, I've got a set of adjustable dumbbells and a bench. So these are the Bowflex SelectTech 552 adjustable dumbbells. And I've actually been using these for many years. Not this exact set, but my parents bought a set, I don't know how long ago, probably when I was in middle school. And so this has always been a staple of my at-home workouts. And I've had a lot of time to kind of test out the reliability and durability. The big benefit to any set of adjustable dumbbells generally, well, there are a couple. It's going to be cost and space. So in this case, I've got 5 pounds to 52.5 pounds adjustable in, depending on the increment. It's some of them are 2.5 pounds, some are 5 pound increments, but basically any weights you're going to need between 5 and 52.5 realistically are available, and it's all in one compact set. You don't have to worry about having a big rack. And this particular set, when I purchased it, I got the dumbbells for $300 and the stand for $130, so that was $430 total. That was on sale currently on Amazon. They are $430 for dumbbells and $180 for the stand, which means it's $610 for the set currently. But most of the weight sets that I was looking at, your traditional dumbbell sets that went between $5 and $50, were going for at least $1,000 from what I could see. I didn't do a ton of research, but I think it's pretty safe to say that generally it's going to be much less expensive to get an adjustable set of dumbbells, and it's certainly going to be more space efficient. So like I said, my parents got a set of adjustable Nautilus back then, SelectTech weights, and they've probably had them for 15 years, and I've used those for many years. So one of the things you would rightfully be concerned about with an adjustable set of dumbbells is going to be reliability and durability. And I would say, in my experience, these have been excellent overall. Now, obviously, you're not going to be banging them around, you're not going to be dropping them. But as far as normal use, normal wear and tear, my parents' set has literally no issues. The only thing I think that's ever happened is on that old Nautilus set, there used to be glued on logos, and that started to peel off at a certain point. But other than that, I've never had any issues with my parents' set, and so far no issues with this set as well. So I would say the reliability and durability, while it's never going to be as good as a solid metal dumbbell, assuming you take care of it accordingly, they should last you many years. Another benefit I would say of these is ease of use. They're definitely intuitive. Basically all you have to do is dial in the weight you want on each side. So say you want 20 pounds, and then just lift it off, do your workout, slide it back down, and it's as simple as that. As for the cons, one thing that you may find, and that I've noticed, is the weight distribution on the dumbbell. This sounds strange, but you can tell the difference in how the weight is distributed when you're moving it around, when you're doing exercises with it. So it can feel a little bit awkward at first if you're coming from, a commercial gym or just traditional solid metal dumbbells. The weight distribution is not as concentrated, so doing certain exercises that can feel a little off, but it's nothing that's going to prevent you from doing anything or significantly limit you in any way. It's more of just a feel thing. There's a little bit of give in the way that the weights connect to the actual bar. And so similar to how doing pull-ups on a pull-up bar in a door jam doesn't feel as solid as doing pull-ups on a solid metal rack in a commercial gym, or doing dips with chairs doesn't feel as good as being on a solid dip bar in a commercial gym. There's going to be a little bit of give, but I would say it's extremely minor. It's something you get used to, and it doesn't affect your lifts. They are also a little bit large. Again, for the lifts I've done, I've never had it be an issue. You might find that I would say that's probably a slightly bigger issue than the weight distribution, because there could potentially be some exercises where the bulkiness of the weight could interfere. But like I said, in my experience, that hasn't been the case. Another drawback is the increased cost when you jump up in weight. If you want to get the set that goes up to 90 pounds, I forget exactly what it goes up to, the cost increases significantly. So as I said before, right now, this set, just the dumbbells, go for $430, whereas on Bowflex's website, they're currently selling a set of the 90-pound dumbbells for $600, and that's marked down from supposedly regular $800. Now, I don't know how often it's actually being sold for $800, but either way, for something that is essentially the same, it's just with heavier weight, it seems like a very large increase in price for what you're getting. So that's something that discouraged me from getting the heavier weights that I would have liked to have when I wasn't really willing to spend twice the money. At this point, I'm using these on occasion, but normally I'm going to a commercial gym, so it wasn't essential for me to have that heavier weight all the time. I can get by with 52.5 pounds. The final drawback, I would say, for me, and this is kind of specific to my experience because I have used the older set for many, many years, but the new stand that you can purchase for these is not nearly as good as the old one was. I'll roll in a picture of the old stand for reference, but essentially it was taller, and it actually, whereas this stand holds the weights parallel to the ground, it actually tilted them down in this direction. The height combined with that angle, it made it easier to get them in and out. And it also helped with the weight distribution of the stand itself, because this stand is really back heavy, I guess, especially without the weights on it. It has a tendency to want to tip in this direction. And it just seems like a poor design. In addition, the old stand actually had casters. It had wheels on the bottom. So, on carpet, it wasn't super easy to roll around, but definitely if you took the weight off, you could roll it, especially if you were on a concrete or hardwood floor. You would have been able to roll it around, whereas this one does not have wheels. So I was pretty bummed out. After having used the other ones for years, I was expecting the stand to be basically the same, and it was kind of disappointing to see that there have been some things over the years that have been changed that are making it worse. The biggest thing out of the ones I listed is definitely the height, because that's having to bend down further is just kind of a pain to get the weights on and off. Overall, I would definitely recommend these for anyone who has a home gym or is looking to start a home gym and doesn't want to spend a ton of money on a whole set of dumbbells, but wants to use free weights. I'll put a link in the description if you're interested to the set and the stand on Amazon.